We are very excited to be announcing the new offering and portfolio of branded content products and solutions for advertisers here at CES this year. The work we're doing across the USA Today network to help brands power their stories will be called Get Creative. We feel like we have an opportunity at Gannett and across the USA Today network to mirror the footprint that we have across nearly 100 markets in the US, 3,000 journalists across the US, and we're telling stories out of the newsroom around relevant topics that happen to emerge from one of our centers of gravity like Nashville and country music, or Indianapolis and racing, that we think we can parlay to help brands tell stories around very popular, important topics like country music and racing to complement what we're doing out of our newsrooms. For instance, we could, in country music, since next year is the 50th anniversary of the Country Music Awards, we could celebrate that for brands by having a series of articles, infographics, and videos celebrating the modern country music fan. What does that fan look like? It's not like your parents' country music fan. What is the country music festival circuit like? What truck do you drive to the country music festival to tailgate out of? And we could keep going there. We feel like our audience of 100 million readers across the US, their interest and passion points in topics like country music, like racing, like flight out of Pensacola, gives us a unique value proposition to power brands to tell stories around those important topics that our competition just can't.
So how does that look, and who is producing it, and is it, is it the existing staff? Is it sort of other people?
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about the efforts and kind of how the brands are present in those units and the value to them.
Yes. So as I mentioned, we're literally launching this today at CES, Get Creative, our new branded content studio. We have recently hired Kelly Andreessen, who I worked with formerly at the Washington Post, and we built out the brand studio there together. Kelly is working very quickly to build out her team of videographers, data scientists, mobile product experts, journalists, and other, we believe, domain experts that can help us power a unique and compelling product portfolio for brands in native. So we think on the front end, helping brands to tell their stories that happen to line up with the stories that we're telling our readers out of our newsrooms across the country can be powerful. And then on the back end, we're working just as hard on being able to scale and promote the branded content in native ad units across all 100 of our sites with the potential to reach all 100 million of our readers.
Cool. And just as a follow-up on the distribution, so
Yep.
Where does that happen? Does it happen on the newspaper sites? Does it happen on the desktop, mobile, through the social graph? Tell us a little bit about the distribution of the this native content.
Yeah, so creating the ability for people to see, become aware of, to point to surface branded content, we're using native ad units across mobile, desktop, and the social graph to help create that awareness. We're going to be able to, given our 100 million uniques, develop specific types of audience targets, both contextual and demographic. We're going to be able to use ad slots we're creating across 95 different sites to target them, and we'll also have capabilities to reach these audiences off of the USA Today network and Gannett owned and operated sites as well.